Hello friends, one more time I'm going to tell you how to practice to speak well on the basis of sentences. As you know, 48 types of sentences are there, and if you are going to do practice on these sentences, you will see very easily you can speak in a very fluent manner. So I'm going to tell you how to do practice on sentences so that in coming days you will speak up the sentences without committing mistake. So friends, you know, take any types of sentences under present indefinite tense. If you are going to practice how to speak English well, so as you know, three types of tenses are there: present, past, future. And under each tenses, four types of subtenses are there. As you know, indefinite, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. So totally you will see 12 types of tenses are there, and under each tense, you know, four types of sentences like affirmative, negative, interrogative, and interrogative negative sentences. So totally if you will see 48 types of sentences are there, on the basis of which we speak any types of sentences before anyone to anyone. So I would like to tell you how to do practice on sentences. If you are doing practice a lot, so without hesitation, without committing mistake, you will speak up the sentences in a very fluent manner. So how it is possible? How you can do it? So let's know. So I would like to tell you, take one simple sentence from present indefinite tense in affirmative form and convert it into all tenses in all sentences. Like I'm going to give you an example. You know, take a simple sentence like she wrote, sorry, she reads a newspaper. This is a very simple sentence. I have taken example. You can take example by your side of any sentence, but according to me, I have taken this one. She reads a newspaper. So friends, take this sentence and convert it into all so that you can do practice. How you have to do practice, I'm telling you, as I have taken an example, and that is she reads newspaper. So in negative you will convert she does not read newspaper. Like this in interrogative, does she read newspaper? Interrogative and negative, does she not read newspaper? So you will see under present indefinite tense we have convert one simple sentence of in affirmative in interrogative, negative, and interrogative negative sentences. So friends, like this you have to take this sentence under other tenses and do practice. So I am going to take example this one and convert it into 48 sentence while doing practicing. So here I have taken one example, that is she reads newspaper. She does not read newspaper. Does she read newspaper? Does she not read newspaper? Now in present continuous tense. She is reading newspaper. She is not reading newspaper. Is she reading newspaper? Is she not reading newspaper? So under present continuous tense, you will do practice like that. Now come to the present perfect tense. So she has read newspaper. She has not read newspaper. Has she read a newspaper? Has she not read a newspaper? Now present perfect continuous tense. She has been reading a newspaper. She has not been reading a newspaper. Has she been reading a newspaper? Has she not been reading a newspaper? So all present is finished now. Past indefinite. She read a newspaper. She did not read a newspaper. Did she read a newspaper? Did she not read a newspaper? Past continuous. She was reading a newspaper. She was not reading a newspaper. Was she reading a newspaper? Was she not reading a newspaper? Past perfect. She had read a newspaper. She had not read a newspaper. Had she read a newspaper? had she not read a newspaper. Past perfect continuous tense. She had been reading a newspaper. She had not been reading a newspaper. Had she been reading a newspaper? Had she not been reading a newspaper? Now come to the future tense. So future indefinite. She will read a newspaper. She will not read a newspaper. Will she read a newspaper? Will she not read a newspaper? Future continuous tense. She will be reading a newspaper. She will not be reading a newspaper. Will she be reading a newspaper? Will she not be reading a newspaper? Future perfect. She will have read a newspaper. She will not have read a newspaper. Will she have a read newspaper? Will she not have read a newspaper? Future perfect continuous tense. She will have been reading a newspaper. She will not have been reading a newspaper. Will she have been reading a newspaper? Will she not have been reading a newspaper? So, friends, these are 48 sentences. If you are going to do practice like this, very easily you can speak up the sentences without committing mistake while talking to anyone on the basis of the grammar. As in previous video I told you, there is no a big role of grammar, so it is not spoken. Sentences are not spoken on the basis of the competitive grammar. It is spoken only on a normal grammar, which I told you only tenses are used in a very normal way while speaking. So I hope you all have understood what I want to say to all of you. If you are going to do practice or all these 48 sentences, it will help you a lot while talking to anyone. You can speak up sentences while without committing mistake. So I hope you have learned a lot from this video, and if you have liked this video, so you can support me, you will support me, and the video like this I'll create to give you benefit a lot. So I'll see you in next video. Till then, thank you.